Welcome to Coffee and Candor. This is Chris.
Ross.
Brandy.
Amber.
You weren't sure?
No, I
Had to take a
I
minute
didn't
to
know
think
if I was
about
going
it.
to be somebody else today.
Okay. So what did you want our blind reaction to?
Okay. Tell me you don't give a fuck about your bridesmaid without telling me you don't give a fuck about your bridesmaid. So these people are at the altar, right? This is on TikTok.
She just fell all the way down.
And they just stand there.
Wow, they're just
She's just
staring
like
at her.
passed out, and they're just like,
Yeah. I mean, that was the maid of honor.
Well,
The
that's
bride's like, fucking bitch, trying to ruin my
I mean,
wedding.
like,
well, I mean, that's her fault. She had too much to drink and it's hot outside. She knew what the temperature was.
People run up from the audience, but the bride and the preacher, they're just like,
Yeah, I would expect the preacher
Wow.
to probably
render
do
some
something.
aid or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
he's like, I'm not a nurse.
I'm not a nurse. I'm not a medical professional. I pray for you, though, from up here.
I mean, God, I just was like appalled. I was like, you could at least pretend to give a
The
fuck.
groom's over there. Thank God she passed out. She won't be able to tell her about last night.
I mean, and I had the volume down, but when the volume's up, you can hear her head thunk on the
Oh,
floor.
God.
Like, here, I'll turn it on.
I wonder why there's no sound, douche.
Well, because I...
If so, if so,
Oh my God.
Fuck, she hit that trellis on the way down.
Yes, hard. And they're just so like, meh, I didn't like her anyway. She was the backup bridesmaid. God damn.
So what was the I'm the asshole thing about the dogs?
Okay, Amber, that's yours.
Okay, so I live in a nice neighborhood where everyone gets along. I have a severe dog allergy, and my neighbors have all agreed to not get dogs so as to avoid
you.
worsening my allergy.
Excuse
hold
me.
on.
I know
Let-
first right there. That's a fucking problem.
Yeah, let's stop right there for just a second. Those are your allergies, not
Okay,
mine.
well,
So
okay, but-
those are your response. Don't
Can
come over
we-
to my fucking house. That's easy.
Can
enough.
You haven't heard.
Can we clarify something here? Is this an apartment complex?
It's a
Is this
neighborhood. No, it's a
duplexes?
neighborhood.
Or we're talking separate
I don't give a
households
fuck
in
if
a
she's
neighborhood.
my roommate.
But just listen.
That's
it's,
her allergy,
It's
not
way
mine.
worse. Just
All right, go ahead.
you ain't even
Yeah.
heard the tip of the iceberg.
Recently, my next door neighbor moved and a new family moved in. They seem like nice people. However, while talking to me, one of them brought up the fact that they were planning on getting a dog. I told them about my condition and about how I'd appreciate it if they didn't buy a dog.
Well,
And,
right,
the,
right
and the
there-
new neighbor said, "Fuck you, Karen."
Yeah, right then I'd have
Oh,
been
did
like,
I say I was going to get a dog? I mean, I'm opening a dog boarding service.
well,
Yeah.
right then I'd have been like, whoa, you're not invited over. you keep your ass over there.
Yesterday, I saw them bringing a puppy into their home, which I later found out is an American Akita. I asked my neighbors about why they got a dog despite my condition.
Bitch.
They were very flippant towards me and basically told me they can do what they want since they paid for their house.
That's correct.
They would be right.
They also said that I was rude to even expect them to avoid getting a dog.
That
And
is
they
also
would be right.
correct.
I can barely breathe when I go into my front garden due
Oh
to the
my
dog.
God.
Well, then you need to get an
Let me
inhaler.
tell you what.
Put a fucking bubble up around your
Oh,
property.
hold on. Am I the ass for asking what I did?
Yes.
Edit. For those asking, I don't think it's fair to expect me to take medication which can have side effects for someone else's animals.
Well, all right. So here's the thing.
Fuck you.
Very much.
No, but you know what? If you're that allergic that people, a block away can't have dogs, fuck you.
Yeah. All right.
No, I
so
mean-
here's the thing. If you are so, what's the opposite of self-aware? Delusional, I guess. If you're so delusional that you believe that everybody on the goddamn planet should cater to your fucking dog allergy, there's nothing that anybody's gonna be able to say to make you understand.
Well, and not only that, if you're that allergic, like Ross said, you need to be in a bubble. Because if you're that sensitive that somebody having a dog next door makes you unable to breathe when you go in your yard, first of all, as
You're
someone
full
who's
of
had
shit.
yeah.
had-
Number one, you're lying.
pet
Yeah.
allergies my entire life, I call bullshit.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know what? I'm allergic to dogs and I'm allergic to cats, and we have 2 dogs and we have 2 cats. And you know what I do? I take fucking medication every night before I go to bed.
If she was allergic to peanuts, would she expect her neighbor's kids to never eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
She probably is allergic
Yeah,
to
she
penis.
would.
Yeah.
That's probably part of
That's
the
pro- yeah, that's the problem.
Penis is probably allergic to her.
Yeah,
But,
like one of those hyena pseudo dicks that just splits in half before it
Damn,
gets to
we're
her.
gonna have to put a disclaimer on this one now.
There's a disclaimer on all of them.
I mean, I read that and I was like, well, fuck yeah, you're the asshole.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
You had to ask. And like, to take a pill, it's so different. I take an allergy pill every day of my life.
I mean,
Yeah, me too.
If this was a relative that was coming to stay with her in her home, and they had a dog,
And she was like, don't bring your dog.
then I
Okay.
can,
Yeah,
can you please board your dog for the week you're going to
Or
be here, or something like
if
that?
she was getting a roommate.
This
yeah.
is
The
your next door
neighbors.
neighbor, the guy 2 houses down, the guy across the street. Bullshit.
The fact that she had the unmitigated gall to contact all her neighbors and get a blanket agreement that no one would have a dog.
No, you know what my reply would have been? Because I don't fucking like people anyway. My reply to that would have been, I don't give a fuck about your allergies. I really don't.
Mine would have been, are you fucking crazy?
I'd have been
Yeah,
like,
it'd be like, you can do like me. You can take. I take 180 milligrams of what is that? Fexofenadine
But-
yeah.
every
You
night.
have-
Release 24 hours, and everything is fine.
She's full of shit.
Oh, I know.
You have animals in the house.
Yes, I do.
That's why you take medication.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking about an animal being in your fucking next door neighbor's backyard.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh-uh.
like, from the time I was a small child, I took allergy shots for years because of animals.
Did it help?
I mean, no.
Because I've been thinking about it. But if it doesn't help, I'm not gonna fucking
Well,
do it.
I-
Yeah,
me
but
tell you-
she's kind of different.
Well, yeah, I don't react to the same way about. We all know I'm a medical weirdo.
Well, I react poorly to needles.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah, you could tell.
Just you being around your animals and taking the pill,
Mm-hmm.
I think is just as effective. I really
Yeah.
do. Because if I
Because
thought
it
it would
helps you actually
significantly
build
help
up
you, I would
resistance
tell.
to-
Because
Okay.
it's the same thing. Like when you take the shot, it's the same
That's what
as
you're doing.
when Rusty scratches you. That's why. Have you noticed? You can get scratched by your animal and it doesn't whelp up so big. But if you go to my house and one of my animals,
dude! When we leave your house, my eyes are fucked up.
Yeah, that's
oh
why.
yeah,
Because
That's why
you build up a resistance to
to
them.
those
I got
animals.
you, I got
Yeah,
you, I
Crow
got you.
can just barely brush me, and my neck and face
Yep.
just start itching.
And it's because, and then Rusty can be all over you, and it's normal. It's not something about Crow. It's about the fact that you've habituated, your body has gotten used to
Right.
the dander on Rusty, and that's exactly how our allergy shots work.
Okay.
Because, like, I used to have to get. At one time, I was getting injected in both arms of like 10 different serums every week.
oh no, that's
I
not
was
gonna work
allergic,
for me.
but I was allergic to like almost 200 things when they tested me.
I'm allergic to like
Holy shit.
7. But only one really bothers me. It says goddamn sweet gum trees.
Yeah, and it's a so at your age, I wouldn't suggest allergy shots unless it's like if there's a reason.
At my
like
age, I'm the youngest one at this table, by the way.
I didn't read it that way, but I'm glad I said it now. But like now, if there's a reason like your allergy medicine isn't helping anymore, or
Honestly, it keeps everything at bay. During allergy season, I'm still fucked.
Yeah.
I'm just less fucked because
right,
I
it
take
keeps it
that
tolerable.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, most of the time.
right, yeah. You got to flare up every now, but yeah.
Oh my god, like when we do the yard and those fucking the sweet gum dust will get. Oh Jesus, that's what was wrong with me yesterday. She had mowed the yard like fucking what was yesterday, Saturday,
a couple
so she
weeks
did it
ago when I
Friday.
burned those sweet gum.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck me, that was horrible too. Yeah, and my sinuses, my allergies just went fucking haywire.
Like I mean, everybody. You don't have to know me well to know like critters are my jam. I love anything other than people. And I mean, I'm literally allergic to almost every feathers, fur, you name it. I'm allergic to it. I just take a pill because like a life without animals is not.
I'm allergic to cats, dogs, cows, and horses.
But here's the important part of all of that. My allergy is my responsibility to
Yeah.
manage. It's
Yeah.
not everybody else's responsibility
To cater to.
my spoiled, entitled ass.
Well, like just the thought that she would like. I'm just trying to see how this played out in reality. Like I
can
just,
tell you how it would
I
have
can
done.
just see her. Can we have a neighborhood meeting?
No.
And, like-
So let me stop you there. No.
So
And like,
no,
I
I'm
have a-
busy every time that happens.
I have a dog allergy, and so I'm gonna need y'all not to have pets.
And right there. Let me stop you again. Fuck you.
I mean, the simple thing.
She would have had to email me because I wouldn't have shown up to no fucking neighborhood meeting.
Well, and it's just like,
It'd be like, wait a minute,
How?
someone calling a neighborhood meeting in and of itself implies some sort of authority.
yeah. And I just don't do well with authority.
And you can go fuck all the way off right there, first and foremost.
I just, like, how self-entitled must this human be?
I'm sure she spent her whole life
shit,
trying to be the center of everything.
Her shit is at a level I can't even fathom.
No.
If someone were to say that to me, hand to God, the reply would simply be, I don't give a fuck about your allergies. And I'm
on my way to the pound now.
I was getting ready to go get a dog, but now I'm going to get 4.
Like,
just to fuck with you. And if you have a problem with it, you can take your ass to Walgreens and get a bottle of Allegra. It works really well.
Now I'm looking for a litter.
And it has 0 side effects. I know, I've been taking it for over a decade.
You know, it's just like, but I bet if
Or maybe it does have a side effect, and that's what's wrong with me now.
Well, it does have side effects. Everything you take has some sort of...
It has, of all the shit that couldn't be taken, it's got the least amount.
But I mean, I bet if she gets the... sore throat, she takes medicine for that.
Yeah, probably.
So
what medicine was it that I had damn near every single symptom listed?
That was when you tried to wean yourself off of your antidepressant. You tried that once. That was a horrible idea.
Was it when you took the Linzess?
I can't remember what it was.
You also had a...
No, it was when I first got it. I wasn't weaning off of anything.
No, okay, then you're talking about the... sleeping pills.
Well, I had damn near every symptom listed. I mean, I was just cycling right through them.
You're like, really?
But you know, kind of like once it happened, it was
like moved through stages.
Yeah, it was. But yes, to answer her question, she is absolutely the asshole.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
And so many more descriptors that.
Well, and when I was reading that one, I started reading on, like other posts, and I saw one that I was like, I don't think you're the asshole for feeling the way you feel, but I absolutely think you're the asshole for being the way you're being. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So this was a grown adult male, and who
was clearly acting like a bitch based on what you've already said.
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
I mean,
no. Yes or no?
No, not really.
Because you can have a feeling, but depending on how you act on it, that's what you're talking about.
Right. Just wait because I do believe he was imposed upon.
Okay.
But he absolutely didn't handle. Anyway, so his parents live nearby, and he has a younger sister who's very autistic.
Okay.
And I mean, granted, she's like 18 or 19.
Hold on. When you say very, are you talking about like throwing fits in public and shit?
She can't be left alone.
Okay, all right.
And she's very childlike, because he was talking about how, like...
And hold on, someone's going to hear that and think I'm a dick for saying it, and I'm not. I'm just trying to gauge where on the scale we're talking.
Like what he's expected to deal with.
Very childlike, so probably throws fits.
Yeah, and because the one thing he talked about was, like, she's grown, but she's still into like the Disney princesses. Mm-hmm. Like she fixates on them. And
because if we're not clear, I mean, we could be talking about the don't touch me,
right?
Or we're talking about the flipping shit in public, which is totally different ends of the thing.
From what he was talking about, it sounds like somewhere in between.
Okay,
like she's very childlike and doesn't like like she likes her routine.
Right,
and that's pretty common from what I understand. Mm-hmm. And so he has an apartment or a house, whatever, and he works, and his parents, obviously somebody has to be with her all the time, so I'm sure they don't get a lot of breaks. Mm-hmm. I feel for them there.
That's pretty mentally taxing.
Oh, absolutely. And they're his parents, and that's his sister. Mm-hmm. But he had a day off, and he just wanted a do nothing day. Mm-hmm. And I understand that too, as somebody who has worked. I get it. But his mom was like, but we really need to do this, and I need you to watch your sister. And he said no. So this is where mom went wrong. Mom calls him.
Hold on, right there. That's a difficult position to be in, first of all, because he's got a day off and he wants to do nothing. They don't ever get a day off either. Right. So,
And from what he said, it wasn't just like this was something they needed to take care of.
I think he could have bit the bullet.
I think so too, but that's still not the worst of what he
okay,
did.
all right.
I mean, was it like he had to watch her all day, or like
5
an hour
hours.
or two?
5 I think he said he got a call. His mom said, "We'll be back by 4," and it was noon.
They didn't give him any advanced
Just
heads.
wait.
Okay, all right, yeah. I guess
Yeah,
we're
they fucked him over. I mean,
getting the cart in front of the horse, I suppose.
so she's like,